No further abomination.
Okay, it's cool. Morbius is with us now.
With us? You would bring a vampire into the Abbey?
Well, he's not a vampire. Not exactly.
If he was, he'd be dust.
He became this way because of an experiment gone wrong, not a bite from a vamp. He's his own master, right, Doc?
If I may, there are few judges of character better than Spider-Man.
Back me up here, Blade.
As much as I hate to admit it, we could probably use his help. This once.
Hunter, was it? Thank you for not making a bigger deal about my arrival. I know my presence unnerves many.
Maybe we should call this a probationary period. I still have not made up my mind, so do not get too comfortable.
Then let me beg for your patience. I think you will find that I am a man of many talents.
You are a vampire expert. I already have one of those.
I am the world's foremost authority on vampire physiology. Blade knows a great deal about vampire rituals, habits, and social order, but he doesn't understand their biology.
Why should that matter?
In a sense, you could say Blade can take a vampire apart, but he can't put one back together.
I do not want to put vampires back together.
No, of course not. Let me put it like this. If you understand the structure of an organism, you'll know its weak points, where to push so it falls apart. This is what I offer you.
That sounds great, but you must earn our trust by following through on that promise.
I see you are not easily impressed. No wonder Blade seems to like you. I think you'll be happy to know that I've actually already started researching vampire biology.
That sounds like good news.
Unfortunately, I also have bad news. I've been tinkering with a prototype gamma serum that suppresses the effects of sunlight on vampiric membranes. The vampires have taken that from me.
Then we must take it back.
That is why I'm here. And I would love to get back to that research. Unless you have further need of me.
Go ahead and get settled.
Happy to talk anytime.
Doctor, meet the doctor. Now, the Abbey has as many PhDs as you'd find on your average golf course.
We've met. Dr. Morbius. So good to see you again.
Doctor Strange, still patrolling the spiritual realm, I see. I'd love to get set up as quickly as possible in here. Start learning the lay of the land so I can help out.
Stephen, have you worked with Morbius before?
Oh, yes. He is a formidable ally. He once assisted me in a battle against a Fear Lord from the Dream Dimension.
Fear Lords are powerful foes.
Yes, it was a boisterous battle, so I was pleased to have Morbius at my side. Undoubtedly, he will be a favorable ally against Lilith as well.
So you have no reservations about letting him stay in the Abbey?
None at all. As long as he doesn't grow too hungry, we'll all be fine.
Wait, what should we do if he gets hungry?
We should all be on guard.
Stephen, I need details.
As with any vampire, he could lose control and eat every one of us, but I do not think that will happen.
Tony, what is your impression of Morbius?
Well, we've never actually met, but Strange talks highly of him.
I am uncomfortable inviting a vampire to live in the Abbey.
Hey, I know what you mean. Half the people on my board of directors are vampires. Not literal bloodsuckers, but they definitely try to sink their teeth into you. Or your pocketbook.
Maybe.
The guy's a freak, no doubt. But every genius is. You should have seen half my professors back at MIT. Or that Tony Stark guy who's always in the news. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've read a few of Morbius's papers on DNA manipulation, and it's years ahead of anyone else. He could be a valuable asset.
So you think we can trust him?
Well, I never said that. But he could be useful.
Checking in on me already, Hunter? I haven't had time to get into trouble.
You can never be sure.
I suppose. What can I do for you?
I would like to know more about you.
Naturally. I am an open book.
You seem to know Blade and Spider-Man well. What is your impression of them?
When I first became the living vampire, I struggled with my baser instincts. It took me a while to maintain control over my appetite. Spider-Man and Blade were the first two heroes I encountered, and they protected many innocent people from my wrath.
You mean they fought you?
Yes. But I am grateful because they encouraged me to become a better man. Though I wish Blade's approach hadn't been nearly so ferocious.
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
Happy to talk anytime.
Whoa! Thought you were a ghost. So, another vampire-ish teammate. And fang-proof turtleneck.
I look forward to catching up with Dr. Morbius.
I'm the first guy who'll tell you not to judge a book by its cover, but a few of Morbius's pages are stuck together. I can't say more. Gotta keep it T-rated.
Getting anything else on your mind?
What happens if Hydra successfully replicates Morbius's prototype sample?
Sunproof vampires seem like a bad idea for all involved.
Maybe not for the vampires.
For now, it's just a scary theory. Even if it works, there could be side effects, like new breed vampires bursting into flame upon contact with oxygen. Yeah, wishful thinking, but prototypes can be unpredictable. Just to ask Hank Pym about Ultron.
What is a hemolisk exactly?
It's an egg sac, but instead of cute baby spiders inside, you find fully formed new breed vampires. With enough time, a single hemolisk could generate an endless number of vampires. So goes the theory.
How does it work?
In a way that defies biology. Strange theorized they are creations of dark magic, and I quote, "perhaps derived from the Darkhold itself." No need to mention I do a killer Stephen Strange impression, especially not to him.
No promises. Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
As long as Morbius is around, Hunter, you better watch your back and your front.
Don't you ever get tired?
Of what?
You know, being responsible for everything. Surprised your poor back hasn't broken yet with all that pressure.
Not really. It is something we all must deal with as heroes.
Ah, don't get me started on the job. We've got no health insurance, no time off, and get paid scraps. Ah, America. Gotta love her.
I am honored to protect those who cannot defend themselves.
That has great marketing potential. Doesn't change the fact that our job sucks.
It can be stressful, but it is part of the role we play as heroes.
I didn't know hero meant chump. No offense, but I'm not bending over backwards for free.
Everyone has their own reason to keep going.
Mine is cold hard cash. But that still doesn't change the fact that our job is harder than me at a katana store. Just hearing the word hero makes me want to walk into oncoming traffic.
It is not that bad.
Says the poster child of heroism. Haven't you ever fantasized about leaving it all behind?
I cannot think like that.
Why? Because the longer you think about leaving, the better it sounds?
The more it reminds me of how much I am needed.
Be selfish like me and think of your own needs. No one relies on the lazy guy. What you're feeling is normal, Hunter. We've all thought about ghosting this lifestyle.
That is reassuring. Thank you.
Now, if you ever want to, elope, you know where to find me. Ah, I hate having a soggy mask. You know me, I'm always game for distractions.
Sorry we didn't give you a heads up before. You know, about bringing a vampire into the Abbey. It all happened kind of fast.
Are you sure we can trust Morbius?
Yeah. Morbius has his demons, but he's a teddy bear. A snarly teddy bear. With fangs. But there's stuffing in there, somewhere.
This is not helping your argument.
What I'm trying to say is that Morbius has a good heart. And exceptionally good blood.
Good blood?
Yeah. Whatever Morbius did to transform his body infused the heme in his blood with curative properties. I'd love to help him study it further, if I ever have the time. Since we're fighting new breed vampires, we'd do well to have a living vampire in our corner.
We aren't running a home for wayward vampires, Hunter. I hope you know what you're doing.
Nico says I'm Pan. Do I look like a chef to you?
Blade, are you actually comfortable with Morbius living here?
Comfortable? I'll never be comfortable around that monster. But if I'm being generous, he could be useful.
Having a vampire in the house leaves me feeling restless.
I'm right there with you.
What exactly is your history with Morbius?
I don't like getting into that.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
So Morbius is just a tool to you?
Call it whatever you want. I call it practical.
Yes?
Do you have to consume blood like any other vampire?
Regrettably, not only do I need to consume human blood, I crave it. But you do not need to worry. I keep my cravings in check these days, and only feed on those who prey on others.
Do you share other vampiric weaknesses?
One of the advantages of being a living vampire is that I do not have those Achilles heels. I could drink holy water all day, and a silver bullet stings like a lead one. One slight exception is daylight. I do not burn under the sun, but my eyes are sensitive to the light, and my powers are somewhat dampened during the daytime.
Who were you before you became a vampire?
I was born with a rare, degenerative blood condition. My disease would have proven fatal if I had not taken matters into my own hands and experimented on my body using vampire bat DNA. I cured myself, but there were side effects.
I've heard you called a living vampire. What does that mean?
It means that unlike most vampires, I have a pulse.
How is this possible?
Most vampires are tied to the supernatural realm. They are undead creatures. My gifts are a boon of science. I am wholly unique in that way. Quite literally a freak of nature.
I would like to know more about your capabilities.
Like a traditional vampire, I possess enhanced strength, speed, acute senses. An accelerated healing factor allows me to bounce back from otherwise mortal injuries. And while I cannot fly in the traditional sense, I have the psionic ability to glide over great distances.
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
Happy to talk anytime.
If I sneak up on Iron Man and go boo, would he piss himself? I gotta know.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? How does this look?
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Why, hello, Hunter.
Our enemies shrink in fear when they see you. That is good.
If my skin wasn't so pale, you'd see me blushing.
Doctor, you are a renowned scientist.
Of course. My body is a living testament to my skills at genetic manipulation. And my hubris.
And you have some experience working with gamma radiation.
Ah, I see where this is going. Captain Marvel's quest to find a gamma specialist. Unfortunately, your needs may be beyond even my expertise.
Without Banner's know-how, I fear we have reached a dead end.
Not all roadblocks are dead ends. I believe a solution to this problem may present itself in time. True science requires patience.
I am not a scientist, Doctor.
Well, we can't all be perfect. You know, I once knew an expert who specialized in gamma research, but I don't think he'll be any use to you.
How can you be so sure? What is their name?
Johann Fenhoff, otherwise known as Dr. Faustus.
Just remember, you asked for this.
Think Doctor Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword. Time's wasting, Hunter.
I feel stronger already.
All right then.
You fight like a demon. Must be in the bloodline.
Great. Now we're making progress, people. See you soon.
I'm almost getting... You seem lost. Can I help you?
I am just taking a breather between crises.
I guess crisis is all either of us have ever known. Sometimes I wonder what my life would be like if I didn't have this burden to carry.
What do you mean?
Like where I would be, what I would be doing, where I'd spend my retirement.
Retirement?
Yes, Hunter. Even I dream about life beyond this abbey. Don't you?
I cannot think of anything I would rather do than this. I was resurrected for a single purpose, and that is what I will fulfill.
You're always so dedicated. But just remember that having life again means you are allowed to live it, as everyone else would.
Back again. Do your thing.
Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Consequences be damned. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
Let's knock it out.
With extreme prejudice.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Whatever works.
You!
We serve until the end.
Brain not feel so smart now.
Serve her with honor. We are immovable.
Will not last much longer at this rate. Hail that!
You asked for it. Run along now, you're outmatched.
Mucho gusto! Pretty colors!
Hydra's in control of the situation.
Something's not right. More not right than usual, even.
Going to have to fend off another attack from the Fallen. Lilith is relentless in her approach.
Mother, protect us.
You think Lilith really has him under control? Seems like a pretty thin line between obedient and buck wild. Well, that's interesting.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
This shall be of great help.
You had your chance to escape.
Fragile, but not as fragile as you. You will suffer for that. I've got your back. You only delay our meal. That hurts. Pay for that. First you die, then we eat.
I can't get out of this.
I suppose we should not underestimate this thing.
We stand with the mother.
So, what was it like working at an Antarctic research station? Did you really eat all those dogs?
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared. Move with me!
Oh, I hope somebody recorded that.
The light will carry you onward! How invigorating!
Hey, that hurt!
We will peel back your flesh.
All right, I felt that one. They must know my reputation.
Oh, trippy! Anyone else taste those leprechauns?
Oh good, more goons.
I am the wall.
Perhaps if someone fed the creature, it would stop complaining so much. I am afraid you might not make it back from this one.
try this. Oh, I almost feel bad for you losers. Almost.
Weak, even for Hydra.
You are puny. Stop your struggling!
Yeah, I really need to.
Oh, I'm not gonna forget you.
I must have angered them.
They're almost here. Hold position.
Is that the whole gang?
You are going to talk.
If only the mother let me eat these weaklings.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time is clearly past. What manner of creature are you?
My time to shine. Someone call for reinforcements?
You ever heard the expression 10 pounds of mud in a 5-pound sack? You're giving it a whole new meaning.
Let's hope we don't have to do that again.
Back into the fray.
This usually works. This must happen to you all the time.
I'm gonna get ya! Can you feel the love?
Where'd you learn that one?
We will crack your tiny bones. Let's see how tough you are.
Can someone get this off of me?
Ah, you taste awful. And I don't say that to everybody.
Reinforcements inbound.
They can only endure so much. The light will heal you. The power of the light. match your strength.
About time! Smell the rainbow!
Monoforms are for the weak!
Hit by a Hellord. Only more sticky.
Time for the real thing. I was born for this. Sounds like we've got friendlies inbound.
Many before you have tried and failed. I am impressed. You are lucky to still be breathing. No point in protecting your master now.
There's no help anyway. You're too strong for you.
That punch left a residue. Pain would be bearable if only he would stop talking.
Awaiting reinforcements.
Focused effort. Is that truly your best? Leave some for the rest of us. Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
That was the last of the charges. They won't be conducting any further experiments here.
Target's moving.
You first. You are within our reach. No escaping this time.
Please, sir, no more.
They're hoping to wear me down.
Another batch of idiots coming in.
Sheer numbers will not save you now.
This should be good. Ouch.
Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal. The light is on our side.
I can really feel the love.
No sympathy for the weak.
Insert catchphrase here.
Soon we eat.
How can a punch be so sloppy?
Stay with our food.
Arm Alpha reinforcing.
I am not sure I can keep this up.
Allow me.
Good one.
Are we excited?
We will heal faster than you.
You were too weak for this fight.
Hydra you are. We're not
I'm all wrapped up in goo.
no pain.
I am at my limit. This is me playing nice.
No fair hitting back.
Bad luck for you, friendo!
Now that was something.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.